Tisha Campbell.
You got me. You got me here.
Welcome to Theater Corner and welcome to
Thank you.
KPPS.
Thank you so much.
And so it's such a delight to have you here. Before we even get started, there's something special that we have to present to you because we understood that it was mandatory.
No.
That we have blue M&Ms for you. These are. I don't know.
Did you separate these yourself?
Yes, we had to hire someone because that's not an easy task.
First of all, this is a lie.
Oh,
okay?
Really?
It's a lie. It's not even a lie. It's a lie. Because Tashina Arnold made it up in a skit that we were doing about ourselves. You know, we often, self-deprecation is our middle names. And so I was like, she made up this thing where I just only like blue M&Ms. I'm that kind of diva. And I don't even eat these things.
Oh, okay. It's a mistake on our part then.
That's funny.
We thought
I would
it was...
have to be absolutely insane to request it.
Okay. All right. We figured out you're not insane.
Okay, thank you.
But you are incredibly talented.
Thank you.
Which is why it's such a delight to have you here on the show. I'd like to hear about how you get from New Jersey to the heart of Hollywood.
It started when I was 3 years old. I was 3, and I began singing with my mother and my dad and in schools and churches and stuff like that. And they always had these local performances. This is pre-Reagan. So there were like summer programs for people in the projects because I grew up in the projects. And so they would build stages and all the local acts could get up there and perform. I'm talking full on bands and stuff like that, right dead smack in the projects. Wow. And so I became one of the local acts. And I think I was about 5 years old where I really wanted this color television, and I found out there was this contest happening, and there were no kid groups allowed, I don't think. Oh no, they were allowed, but not a lot of people were up for it. So I begged my mother. I said, "Please let me enter me into this contest." It was a statewide contest, and I didn't win the color television. I won a car. I won the first prize. And I was mad for 2 reasons. One, they put the keys in my hand, and I'm 5, and I'm going, why are they giving a 5-year-old a car? And then I threw those down and ran to go kill my brother because he had my Cheetos. He was eating them, watching me, and I'm looking at him from on stage. And when they grabbed me back, they put it in my hand, and I actually saw my mother crying and my dad like screaming because we didn't have a television. I mean, we didn't have a car either.
Wow.
So, that's when I realized that what I could do is help people. So it became my mission to do that. And then I started doing a lot of, off-Broadway, Broadway shows. And I think I was about 11 or 12. Okay, this is bad parenting, Mom, sorry. But 11 and 12, I was about 12, and I convinced my parents to let me go to New York by myself.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, take the train, take the bus, take whatever I need to do. Give me $20. Give me $20, and I will make it last the whole entire week, but y'all making me late for my gigs.
Wow.
And Broadway waits for no man. So back then, I don't know if they still do this, but you would get docked $50 for every 5 minutes that you were late.
Oh.
Which till this day, I have this thing about being late. Like I cannot be, theater trained me, right? So, they couldn't get through that Lincoln Tunnel. And so I just said, listen, I'll do it myself. I promise I won't talk to any pimps, anybody like that. I'll, beeline straight for work and come right back home. And that's what I did.
Between television and film and the theater, where do you think you feel most at home with?
I can't choose.
I see.
It's very hard for me to choose. Now, my foundation is theater. And once I became 18 and I could afford classes, I started taking classes from Howard Fine. And I've always studied the Stanislavski methods, Uta Hagen and all that. But, and it made me a better actress. I think. At the time when I first started taking classes with Howard Fine, I was trying to apply some of it to some of the sitcom work. And it depends on the sitcom. You can actually apply all of it. But it's just a quicker rhythm. And you don't ever want to use the word quick when it comes to theater, right? But it's the emotional turnaround has to come with more urgency. As a matter of fact, when in the 90s, when all these comedians were getting these deals on television, I started auditioning for a lot of sitcoms. And I remember this one casting director says, "You need sitcom classes."
Oh, really?
I go, "Oh, okay, where can I go get those?" She's like, "There aren't any." I was like, oh, man. So I had to literally figure out what that was, and going to a place where there were audiences. Again, sitcoms are very similar to doing theater for me, because you get an immediate response from the audience. You have to be in the moment, and that is a high for me. So I started going to all of these different comedy act theaters, the Comedy Store, Laugh Factory, and sitting with the comedians to try to figure out what is comedy.
Okay.
After a while, months and months of just sitting back there with them, I noticed that the ones who told the truth were the ones that were really great. Yeah. And then I realized there's a fine line between drama and comedy. And if these stories were told in any other space, you might cry for that person.
Right.
And so I was like, oh, it's just the truth, but it's told in a different way.
What role in your career has impacted you the most?
I would have to say The Martin Show.
Okay.
Only because Tashina Arnold was by my side once again. And most of the actors were from the theater. And we surrounded this one person, Martin Lawrence, who was a comedian. So I think I don't know if they did that purposefully, but we all could help the nucleus, you know what I mean? Like, shine bright, because we all had like theater backgrounds.
And that's tight. I mean, that's upwards of 123 episodes or so, something like that?
Yeah, it was 5 seasons, and our agenda wasn't to be icons. Our agenda wasn't to, last like the Brady Bunch or, be here eons later. We were just trying to make people laugh and forget their problems. And I think that's, we were going to talk about the difference between being an artist and being a celebrity.
Right.
A celebrity doesn't understand yet. So I always tell people, have patience with celebrities. They don't understand that they're here to serve others. An artist knows that they're here to serve.
Okay.
That's a servitude. Like, you're helping someone to forget their problems. You can make people laugh or cry or think. You can, like in the Harlem Renaissance, you can, change mindsets. We do it through the arts. And when you do that, you're serving other people. Like, when someone, approaches me and asks for a selfie or something like that, 99.9% of the time, unless it's in the bathroom, I'll do it for you. Or if I don't have my kids, I can't. Okay, right. If I can't see my kids and can't get to them, because I feel like we are communicators of God's word, right? And as communicators, we're saying hello first with our art form. Right. So if someone comes up to you while you're at dinner and just wants to talk to you, there has to be a little bit of patience with that, because you spoke first. There you go. You communicated first. Right. So you can't just, push somebody away and say, hey, can we do this after dinner? Yeah, cool. But you know what I mean? Like, right, I hear you. We are communicators. When you're serving others, it's a privilege.
Right.
And I think that's the difference between what makes an artist and what makes a, Tashina calls them stars. Just like stars fall.
Right. Oh, yeah, yeah. Wow.
And that's the other thing that one must know is that, there are seasons with this thing.
Yeah.
You just gonna have to keep riding that roller coaster. There's ups, there's downs, and I often think of it like a game as well. Mm-hmm. In basketball or football or whatever, life is a game.
Wow.
And this is a game. So I don't pay attention to the crowds and the noises because they're there for a purpose.
Right.
Sometimes they'll applaud you. Sometimes you will get booed. Mm-hmm. Pay attention to the people that's on the field with you, that's running the ball with you. They've got the same goals as you. It don't necessarily have to be in the arts. It could be motherhood. It could be love, whatever it is. Like somebody who's running the ball with you. But not the sidelines, especially them cheerleaders that you think are your friends that's cheering you on. Those aren't the real friends. The friends are the ones taking those hits with you. You understand what I'm saying?
That's what's up, yeah.
So that's how I look at this business as well. And I'm grateful that it may have taken a long time to get to where I am today. Mm-hmm. It's a beautiful devastation. Mm. And I'm just so blessed to have experienced all of the things that I've experienced. The journey's great. It's not easy, It's full of rejection.
Yes.
Know that.
Yes.
But nothing can break you unless you let it, and if you're not learned. So I had to learn.